You're taking a live look across Middletown, Rhode Island, where you can see the snow already starting to fall. So across parts of the Northeast, that's where an Arctic blast is making its way through pretty quickly. So far, we've already had snow squall warnings. In fact, last night across PA, even already this morning across parts of Maryland and Delaware. Thunder snow even reported in Cleveland last night. We are going to see a period of heavy snow that's going to develop today, leading to snow totals that could be near 8 inches, possibly even higher. So let's start this morning with a look on live radar. You can see some snow showers that have already overspread parts of the Northeast. What we are tracking is this Arctic front that is really just draped across parts of New England, and that is going to continue to charge on through. It's already ushered in the potential for some snow squalls. So along that, we could still have that threat for some snow squalls today. We have this complex setup that is actually going to happen today. So we will have this Arctic front, but we also have what's called an inverted trough. And that is essentially just this broad area of convergence that's going to lead to some higher areas of lift and higher areas of that heavy snow. It's going to interact with that Arctic front, leading to some spots that could get near 8 inches of snow. So let's take a closer tour of where we are seeing some of those snow showers already this morning. Some higher bands have been possible already, at least heavier in terms of snowfall amounts across Rhode Island. And then I've also seen one so far set up across Essex County. And Essex County is one of those spots that is highlighted where we could pick up on some of those higher snow totals. You're looking at winter weather alerts all the way through today. Winter storm warning still in place for the higher elevations of West Virginia, so you could get some upslope flow leading to higher snow totals, and gusty wind too that could lead to near blizzard-like conditions. So an area we will be monitoring. Will it make that criteria for blizzard conditions? Meantime, a closer look at Essex County. That's highlighted here into the purple, also in parts of southern New Hampshire, where you have this complex setup that could lend itself to some higher snow totals there. A closer look at what's ahead. We continue with these snow showers. We're in it. The roads, the conditions there are going to continue to deteriorate across the Northeast. So this is with us through this evening, and then we will have some ocean effect snow showers as the wind shifts more northerly, and that's going to be confined across the Cape. But you see these isobars, the lines of equal pressure, getting closer together. That indicates that a stronger pressure gradient is going to set up. That's going to drive the wind. Kathy is going to focus on that coming up. Here's some snow still to come, about 1 to 3 inches possible for most of us. But again, that jackpot, what we will be watching closely is where the heavier bands set up. It's these small scale processes, so it's really hard to pinpoint exactly where the higher totals are going to be. But some of the models with the QPF totals have been indicating, hey, there's a spot that could be closer to parts of the north and east. And Kathy, this is just one part to the puzzle of the weather story this weekend. It's not just going to be the snow, but it's also going to be the wind and the colder temperatures that are ushered in with this Arctic front.
Yeah, there's part one and part two.
Exactly.
Right? It's like
yes.
two gut punches.
We're in part one now.
Yes.
And then we'll get through part two, and you're really going to feel it stepping outside tomorrow morning.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.